Did you know that there are very few things that generate leads like a lead magnet? So what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is essentially a digital product, an item of value that is significant enough to get a lead to exchange their email address, their phone number, their address, physical address if you're trying to find sellers, and their name in exchange to receive your digital product. So I'm going to show you today exactly how to create your very own lead magnet that is unique to you using the AI tools available to you inside Property Funnels, how to create a very simple template in Canva, and then how to basically get that in front of people using a Facebook ad, for example, and how to deliver it automatically to people that opt in to receive your lead magnet. So a few things that you'll need Property Funnels. You'll need an idea around what it is that you want to create a lead magnet of. A Canva account, you can design this in Microsoft Word, export that as a PDF if you want to. Canva, however, has some templates for you, and then a form inside Property Funnels and a workflow that when that form is filled in, send the client the lead magnet. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to hop into our Property Funnels account here, and we're going to scroll right to the bottom to the AI Copilots. Give it a minute. There are a lot of Copilots in here, so it's going to load all those Copilots for you. So when you've clicked on this and everything is loaded up, your page should look something like this. Depending when you're watching this video in the future, there may be more Copilots, but for now, these are the Copilots that we've got. WhatsApp message conversation starters, Facebook ad copy for listings. So if I scroll all the way down here, you'll see that there will be a lead magnet here, real estate lead magnet Copilot. So we've got some prompts just to help you. However, you can write whatever you want to in order for the AI to help you generate the copy for your lead magnet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to say, okay, I'd like the copy to be more informative. Okay, lead magnet for me. Let's just click on create a lead magnet for me. So it's going to, if you click on that button, it's going to start the Copilot process. You can see there's the instruction, and it says, I'd be happy to help you with that to get started. Tell me what type of lead magnet you have in mind, for example, an ebook, checklist, webinar, or something else. So let's just choose ebook for now, because that is the easiest one to create. So I'm just going to type in ebook, and then it's going to ask me a series of questions. Great choice. Tell me who your target audience is for this ebook, understanding your audience. Okay, so let's just say first-time home buyers. Or maybe just say first-time home sellers. So somebody that has purchased a property but never sold a property before. So first-time home sellers who have never sold their property before. Okay. And so there we go, first-time home sellers. And then it's going to say, thank you. And let's just scroll up a bit. So it's busy basically creating this for me, but you can tweak this, you can ask it for more refinement. The details of your lead magnet, okay, here's a structured outline. So the ebook title, The Ultimate Guide for First-Time Home Sellers, your step-by-step roadmap to a successful sale. Brief overview of the home selling process, importance being informed. So these would be the introductions and the chapters. So it's kind of giving you an outline. Conclusion, bonus resources, if you want to use that. Would you like to make any adjustments or add specific details to any sections? So this AI also allows you to put URLs in here if there's specific resources on the internet that you would like to incorporate and use in your ebook. So that could be a resource on your own website, your company website, or something that you've seen out there on the internet that you would like to reference. You could also ask it to search the web for relevant information and localized information, which is the most important thing, because selling a property in the USA is different from selling a property in South Africa. So I'm not going to go into too much detail with this. I'm just going to literally say, happy with this outline, please create the text. So I'm going to say, happy with your outline. Please elaborate on each, or please create the content for each section. Please create the content for each section. Okay, so this is really, really easy. A nice simple way Because you know that getting lead magnets in front of people, and you've got the idea of a lead magnet, however, writing the content can sometimes take longer, and that gets you stuck, and then you never really create a lead magnet for yourself. So you can see it's already started. There we go. The ebook title, there's the introduction, there's chapter 1, there's chapter 2. So all the way down through all the chapters, conclusion, bonus resources. I mean, you don't have to use everything here. You can take this out, but this will just give you an example of what it is that you can do. So if you want to copy this, you can see there's a little icon here that looks slightly invisible. I'm going to click on copy, and then I'm going to open up a Google document. You can do this in Word, whatever you want to do. Add it to a Google document and paste it in there. So you can see there's the text that was just created. Obviously, I'm going to take out this part, and these little hashes over here basically represent the bold text. So just do your changes here, whatever you want to do, and then you can go into Canva. So you can go to templates. I just typed in ebook, and you should find some free templates that you can use. If you're on a paid account, you can use the paid ones. And then obviously you're just going to change this, make this an image for a home, and you're going to basically have the checklist here. You can make this into chapters. Do whatever you like with this. I mean, really, you're going to exchange all of this with the text that was created for you. So I'm not going to do that part because that would be boring to watch. I'm just going to literally click on this and say, pretend this is completed. And I'm going to click on share, and I'm going to download this. So click on download. I want to download this not as a PNG. I want to download this as a PDF, standard. So not too huge. All pages, and click on download. Okay, so I'm downloading this ebook as a PDF. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into Property Funnels, and I'm going to create a form that when that form is filled in, the workflow is going to send the person the email with this specific ebook. Okay, so there's my PDF. It's already opened it up for me, so you can see what it would look like. Obviously, it doesn't look at all, doesn't have any of the text in it, but that's okay. You get the point. So going back into Property Funnels now, we can get out of the AI Copilot here, and we can go up to Sites. Inside Sites is where we're going to build our form. So we're going to build a very, very simple form, a form that's going to purely just capture a name and an email address. So that's all we want to do here. So go to Sites. By default, it's going to open up Funnels. Look at your menu items at the top here and click on Forms and click on Form Builder. That's going to take you to a form builder where you can customize, create a brand new form. So when we just click on Builder, it's going to open up the Form Builder section for us. So these are all the previous forms that have been created in this demo account. Click on Add Form, and you can choose from a template or you can start from scratch. I'm just going to start from scratch. You can customize your form however you'd like. You can make it into a 2-column form. You can change the colors, customize the buttons, the questions that you're asking. But for this purpose, I'm just going to literally want to collect a name and an email address, and that's it. Okay, so then you give your form a name. So we'll just call this one ebook. Whoopsie. Let me just type that nicer. Why am I not getting a nice... Okay, ebook. There, it's going to call it ebook. And then I'm going to collect, instead of first and last name separated, just move my Loom controls out the way. I'm going to click on the little add button over here, and I'm going to then grab the elements of full name. So let me just do that again. So full name, drag it in. I'm going to then remove first name, and I'm going to remove last name. I'm going to remove phone number, and I'm going to keep email in there. So I'm going to remove these little things that come as an automatic consent if you're choosing phone number, and I'm going to just take this out. Okay. Then what I want to do is full name, email, click on button, and I can change this from saying button to get ebook. So get ebook, whatever you want to write there. You can customize the color of the button by clicking here, and if you know the hex code of the color that you want to use, you can put that in there. Alternatively, if you want to, for example, just have let's just make this a red button. Now my button is red. I can customize how this button looks. It's everything that it does. But for the purposes here, I'm just going to keep it really, really simple and maybe just put in some text on this form. So let's just put in some text here. I'm going to drag it to the top there, and I'm going to write something like, get our first time seller's guide. Get our first time seller's guide. Just do that, seller's guide. Okay, I'm going to just make this justify center. I can change the font if I want to. I can make this all bold. So I can make it bold. And let's just change the font from Roboto to, for example, Poppins. Just looks a little bit nicer to me. I can change the weight and the size, the background. I can do a lot over here if I wanted to. I can also put background images into this form, but I'm going to be happy with just the ebook form. So click Save. Okay, so I'm going to click on Preview just to show you how this would work. So I could send this link to people like this, or I could embed this into a landing page. So I'm not going to go through embedding in landing pages for now, but theoretically you could just use this link in an ad and it would open up the form like this, but without much context. Doesn't look as great, but you could put this onto a landing page. So I'm going to go back to Property Funnels, click on Go Back, and then I'm going to go and create a workflow that when this form is filled in, it's going to send the person the PDF that I just created. So go down to Automation, and then inside the workflow, we're going to create a new workflow, and we're going to call it Seller Guide ebook, something like that. Okay, so let's just move my Loom controls right over there. I'm going to create a folder, and I'm going to just call this folder ebooks, assuming, of course, I'm going to probably be doing more than just this ebook in the future. So I'm going to call this one ebook workflows. Click on Create. And then I'm going to go to the folder called ebooks, click on Create Workflow. Going to click on Start from Scratch. And as usual, we're going to give it a name. What's the trigger? And what's the action? So that's how I like to do it. You might have a different process, and that's perfectly fine. Click, got it. And then here we're going to just say ebook form completed, and send email with ebook. So I'm going to just say seller's guide. Okay, so my trigger is now, in this case, my trigger is going to be the ebook form. So when somebody fills in that form, that's what's going to trigger off this specific workflow. So click Add New Trigger. And then on the right-hand side, I'm going to type in form. I'm going to choose form submitted. So don't choose Facebook lead form, because this is a specific form here. So we're going to choose form submitted. And then by the filters, we need to specify which form it is that we are looking for to trigger this workflow. So form is, and then you'll have a list of all the forms in your account. So there's my ebook form. Okay, so when ebook form is filled in, my action is going to be now send email to the person filling in the form. So click on plus, and then we're going to type in email, send email. And you can have a customized email. If you, inside your email templates, you can have an email that would deliver this, would look a lot prettier. But for this purpose, I'm just going to do a very, very simple email using the workflow email builder. I can specify the from name and the from email address here if I wanted to. If I leave these blank, it's going to come from the account. So I'm happy with that. So subject is, I'm just going to put this inside your guide to successful selling. Okay, and then here I'm going to say hi, custom values, contact first name. So that will address the person by their first name. Hi, contact first name. whatever you would like to write to give some context to your ebook. Then you can say, please find your ebook attached, or whatever you'd like to write. Today I cannot spell. And then here by the add attachments, I can then attach the file that I downloaded from Canva. So I click on add attachments. It'll open up any downloaded items. It might be on your downloaded items, might be in a folder. There it is. This is the one I want to attach. Click open. There's my ebook attached. Click save action. And then what I have to do is, in order for this to actually do what it's supposed to do, I have to click on publish and save. Okay, so now let's test and see, does this workflow do what it's supposed to do? So if I fill in this form, does it add me to the workflow? And secondly, does it send me the email with that guide in it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fill in my name. So my name and my email address. Click on get ebook. And then if I go back to my workflow builder here, I'm still inside the workflow, form submitted, send email. I can just check the execution logs. I can also check my inbox to check that I receive it. But if I look at the execution logs, I can see this person was added to the workflow, send email was executed successfully, and it was removed from the workflow because there were no more actions. So I'm going to hop into my inbox now, and I'm going to show you that email that I just received. Okay, so I'm in my inbox. There it is, inside your guide to successful selling. If I click on that, it says, hi, David. Remember, contact first name. Please find your ebook attached. And there's the ebook that I created. So a very, very simple way to not only create ebooks, but the design is more in line with what you like. Get a template, customize it, change it, but ultimately the content and how to create the content is made super simple now with Property Funnels and our AI tools. And then build a form, build a very simple workflow to deliver your ebook to your customer. And if you run any ads to that form or the landing page where the form is embedded, when somebody fills in that form, they will receive the email and they will receive the ebook inside their inbox in real time. And this is a great way to grow your database, to really customize or to delight customers with something that is of value and highly valuable to them in order for them to exchange their email address with you so that you can put them into your database, follow up with them, send them what they want, and hopefully create and nurture good relationships going forward for your business. If this has been helpful, please like, subscribe to the channel. We're always doing videos like this. And if you've got any questions, pop them below or reach out to us. We're happy to assist. Cheers.